So the first thing will be to download the Canva app on your phone or make use of your laptop. But the thing is, I've gotten too used to doing lots of things on my laptop that even these days, I hardly use my phone for it anymore. Right. So the Canva app works both on your phone if you download it as an app, or if you do it from your browser on your phone as well. From your Google Chrome, you just go to canva.com to also access Canva. When you download on your phone, you can sign up. There is the free access.
I have Canva right now on my phone, but
You
not
have
on my
it
laptop.
already. Okay. Okay, great. Well, for me, I enjoy designing on my laptop. So I use Canva on my laptop more. Most times I only complete designs on my phone. So I would have started off on my laptop. I'll just complete on my phone. But whichever way is fine. I actually used to design, when I started using Canva, I started using it on my Infinix phone for years. For years. Before I got my Samsung, before I got my iPhone, I've been using it on my Infinix for years. So it's totally fine. It's doing the same work. So it's doing the same work. So if you have Canva on your phone, I'm sure you would have signed in already, right? If you're making use of your laptop, all you just need to do is go to canva.com. And the same thing that applies when you are browsing through your laptop is the same thing that applies when you're using your phone. So I'll be sharing my screen now. Please confirm if you can see my screen.
Yes.
All right. So when you do canva.com or you open Canva on your phone, I would also record my phone screen and send to the group so that for those that don't find it easy to understand, they can actually understand by seeing a prototype, right? So just go to canva.com. The next thing you need to do is either you go to create a design or you come here to this search and just search YouTube thumbnails.
Why is it blank?
Is it still blank on your end?
Okay, it's back now. Yes, it's back now.
All right, that means it's the network.
Okay.
All right. So what you just need to do is go to the search and then click on type in YouTube thumbnail. That's if you're not sure of the design size you want to do. If it's an Instagram real thumbnail, same thing applies. Instagram real thumbnail. Same thing applies if it's an Instagram real thumbnail. And then it will bring out the options for you. Anything you click on will give you the exact size. But today we're looking at YouTube thumbnail, right? So YouTube thumbnail. So let's click on YouTube thumbnail. So I would always advise that have a design at the back of your mind. There will be designs template. Look at design templates already popping up. I'm waiting for the network to load. Design template will pop up, but always have a design at the back of your mind. There are all these ones are pro designs. You can scroll down, look for the free design. Excuse me. Okay, let's click on this. So what I always do is I always make use of 2 to 3 designs to give me one design. Right, that's my cheat code because this is already a template, and I'm sure millions of people are also coming to Canva to get free templates. So what I do differently is I look for 2 to 3 free templates that I can use, right? And I tweak them to make one design that I want to achieve. So what I would do is, like I said, always rename your thumbnail to the title of your video. So I can come here and then let's say this is how to do a simple thumbnail design on Canva for free. So that's from the top of my head. I got that. So let's design this. So if I'm the one designing this, obviously I'm the one designing this. I'll come here, I'll add page. I'll look for another free design. There are some free elements in some pro designs, right? So that might be another way to go. Sometimes I play around some pro designs, and there is the 1 month free. Even if you don't want to use the pro option, you have many free templates, and you can do the one-off payment for the particular pro item you are paying for when you're exporting, or just stick to all the free stuff. You don't have to pay. Like I say, you don't have to pay. You don't have to pay. This is another free design. Okay, great. So I've selected two. And I like the way this blue is very cool, right? And I like how this black is actually making this white pop. So I can make this, I can edit this freelancer to make it Canva, right? Then I can leave this at how to do a simple. I'll just take off the remaining one. So basically, I'm editing the text right now. Once you click on the text, it will allow you edit, right? So I'll come here. Once I come here, the size of this text is 77.5 is too big. So I'll drag. Well, I've become lazy since when I started making use of my phone, my laptop, the design. So I'll just drag. It makes life very, very easy. It's not compulsory. For my laptop, I've always been designing with my phone. So what I'll do is, I've not finished the text, how to do a simple thumbnail design. There is no thumbnail design, right? And there is no for free. So I might come down here, and then I'll just use this one to thumbnail design. Why I like using more than 2 free templates is because, like I said, there are millions of people that are coming to Canva to get inspiration and use free templates. I would not want my templates to be so similar to someone else. That's why I always add an extra page. Sometimes I add 3 pages, right? Depending on the inspiration that I'm getting. So what I will do is I'll come down, I'll move the text that I'm written down to the plain page. I want to design my text. I want to see how my text looks like when I put it all together. So you have the option. Once you click on the 3 dots, you see copy paste. So you can cut it as well. So what I'll just do is I'll just take this, then I come here and I paste it. The same, if you're using your laptop, the same copy and paste works as if you're using Microsoft Word. Then if you're not using your laptop and you're using your phone, once you click on the bar that you see below, I'll record my code and send to the group. You'll see the option to copy the text, and you'll see the option to add page. Why I'm coming down to this 3rd page to design the text is I like this blue and I don't want this yellow, right? But I like the bulb yellow and I want to play around double text. You can design your text from scratch when you become perfect on the app, right? But what I'm currently doing is a cheat code for beginners. And I've actually used this over the years, and it's been fantastic for me. So I'll just come here and just paste it. So you can group the same way, everything you can do on your laptop, you can do on your phone when it comes to Canva. So once you group, so that once I move this, the black bar will move with it instead of just the text moving. So how to do a simple thumbnail design, right? So thumbnail is supposed to come up here. How to do a simple thumbnail design. Then it's not done on Canva, and it's not done for free. Another thing you can do is come to elements. So once I'm doing a design like this, I like to look for options. There are lots of things you can find on elements, find shape, look for pictures. So I can type free and I search for maybe customized free. So you see very nice stuff like this, nice graphic. You can pick the ones that are actually free. So all these ones are paid. Let's look for a free one. This one that is dancing like this is actually free. So pick it. And I reduce the size to fit what I'm currently having or what I currently have. Then I can choose to duplicate this. Just duplicate for one thing about design basics, right? One thing that has helped me is, aside being a chartered accountant and all those things, I learned design basics. I actually took a crash course on design way back. So I actually know design basics. So I like repetition, and that's one thing about design, repetition. So that's why I repeated this particular text that is for thumbnail design. I used it here and the same font. And like it's not advisable use more than 3 fonts on a particular design, right? Except if you're importing something different. That's why when I want to design, I look for 2 templates. If I'm even using more than 2 templates, my text, I play around 2 to 3 font type. Then I can play around, maybe I pick color from this design, pick this from this, pick this from that, right? But when it comes to my font, I don't use more than 3 fonts at a time. So let's put this together. How to do a simple thumbnail design. We've not done on Canva. So I can duplicate this and I edit it and I put on Canva. Then I move it here. Canva. Depending on what your inspiration is, so you can actually make all of this just one type of text and just move on with life. But because I want to do a captivating design, so how to do, then I can come here, look at my text is facing this side. I want them to maybe come this way. I come here and I align my text. So how to do a simple design, how to do a simple, okay, push this here, thumbnail design on Canva. Once you become so used to this, you'll be able to understand the rulers as they are moving things around. The alignment ruler will pop up, and it also depends on how you set your Canva. So this for free, this is too much. I'll move this here. So let me ungroup this because this Canva is way, it's not in the middle in this black design. So I can choose to move this here so that it aligns a little bit. I reduce this extension. I want the Canva to pop. I can either choose to write the text Canva, or I come back to elements where I searched free and I type Canva, so that Canva logo will pop up. What's wrong with it? Okay. Then I click search. You can search for logos, especially if you are doing thumbnail designs. So I'm looking for Canva logo, right? Okay. So look at Canva logo, look at another Canva logo. So I import that. So instead of typing Canva as a text, I can choose to delete this. I can choose to move this black, make this white, for example. Click on the box to change the color. Since we're using Canva logo, change the color of this box to white. Then I move it here. I reduce the size. Well, it depends on what you want and how you play around this. The more you play around this, the more you become perfect at it. And so at your leisure, if you're making use of your phone, you can actually play around it. So the network is kind of slow. Trying to click on the text to move it around. Okay, the text. But I want the text to fit into the white box. So I click on the white box itself. I expand it a little bit, just a little bit, so that it sizes. Don't worry, my eyes have become like a ruler because I've been doing this by myself. After editing my video by myself, I designed my thumbnail by myself. So I've gotten used to it over the years. But now, the videos on my personal channel, stop editing that one by myself. For every other video we have, classes and every other short clip, I still edit all those ones by myself. So my eyes are becoming like ruler. If you have questions, please just keep them. I'm going to take your questions. So I'm moving this around. So see that the way I use the white as background to the black, it made the text pop. So what I want to do now next is to resize this Canva logo. Don't worry that the Canva logo is playing like a video. Because I'm exporting it as a design, it won't play. But if I was exporting it as a video, you know, on Canva, you can export as video, export as other file types. Then this is how the logo would have been playing. Or if I'm importing the logo into a video that I edited on Canva, no minus designs, you can edit videos on Canva. You can do AI on Canva as well. Canva has really improved their platform. Since Canva is the major item I want people to see, I'll rather increase it and somehow reduce this for free. So another thing I will do is on your phone, it gives you the option to select all. But if you're using your laptop, the cheat code is that the same way you highlight all on your laptop, the same way you highlight all. And what I will do is I'll just drag from underneath. See where my cursor is. See where I'm dragging from. So that whatever I'm dragging affects all my design. So you can choose to group. That's if you are done moving things around. And this is the way you want your design, your text design to be. You can choose to group. So another thing I want to do is I want to insert my picture. Like I said, I like the blue background, right? And I like this bulb. So what I will do is I will reduce this bulb a little bit, right? can bring the ball into my text since I like it. I also want people to subscribe to my channel. So I will highlight them and I will drag it to where I want it to be. Maybe I want it here, for example. Then I will group it. What's the essence of grouping? The essence of grouping is so that when you move things around, it doesn't affect an element from that design. Doesn't affect an element from that design. That's the essence of grouping things around. For example, now I grouped this. Let me ungroup. Say I ungrouped this and I pick an item. Once I move it, the box will not follow, right? And I want all the items to follow. So I just do Control Z to return this back, and then so I don't like this man that is here in this design, so I can go ahead and delete this design, right? So this man that is also holding a laptop, I don't want this man here. I don't want this arrow here. I can go ahead and delete it. And go ahead and delete this other multiple arrows. I don't want this man here. I'll go ahead and delete this. Then I come down, I move this, move it here. Since I like this blue feel. You can always change your background design. There is no law that said that because you picked a free design, you have to use the same color. So once I click on the background, I come to this color palette, click on it. So I click on it, I'll see color options. I can pick a darker color, right? Or I go back to the color I was using before. Or I come down, there are other colors. Or I choose a gradient color. So there's no law that said that because that's the color that followed the template I'm using, I have to use it. No, it's not like that. You can choose any color that you like. You can choose any color. You have options of using any color that you like, depending on the theme of what you are designing. All right. So you can also move this text and import it. I'll move it to this side. I'll move it to this side. So what I would advise if you're making use of your phone is create a new page, design your text there so that you group your text. You know, you are designing on a blank page, you already know where you want your text. You can always still move things around. There is no cast in stone. There is no, this is the way it is. This is the way it's going to be. Or this is the way it has been. No, nothing like that. Then there is the option of upload. You also see upload on your phone. The beautiful thing about Canva is the same way it is on your laptop, that's the same way it is on your phone. It's not like all those other apps that the way it appears on your laptop is different from, no, they are apps, the same way you see upload. This one, it's like a sidebar. On your phone, you see it at the bottom bar. All the items are there. So let's go to upload. Maybe I want to use my picture or a new picture. You can come to upload file to upload a new picture or to use an existing picture. So let me pick this picture, for example. Once I pick it, it comes to my timeline. Now, the thing is, for Canva, for you to be able to remove background from your picture that you imported automatically, you have to use the Pro version. But if you are not using the Pro version, right, I'll type this for you guys in the group. Go to remove.bg, BG for background, remove.bg. Just go to your browser, type in remove.bg to be able to remove background from any picture. Then you can upload it to Canva. That's if your Canva is not the Pro. So, but if your Canva is the Pro, or you're using the trial version, just click on edit photo. Once you click on edit photo, you see the background remover and other edit options. So just click on quickly remover. It will automatically remove the background from Great. So there's no background on my picture anymore. So I can then drag my image to the size that I want. If the size that came with the image is the size that you want, fine. But because I want this image to be fuller on my screen, that's why I'm dragging it, right? Now, this picture, I'm looking the other way. Does not align with where my text is looking at. So what I can do is I can choose to flip horizontal to face where my text is, or flip vertical, depending on what I want. I actually want to flip horizontal. Let me flip this back. So putting what I want. So how to do a simple thumbnail design on Canva. Now the way this text is aligned, I don't like it. I can choose to ungroup. So I can come here, move this around. So we're actually designing the thumbnail that will be on this video when I upload it. So this is it. That's what we're doing right now. I can move this so that I can be able to pick this item. So if I was using my phone and I needed to edit this text, instead of ungrouping on this timeline, we already expanded the picture. What I will do is I'll just copy the whole of that text and go to the page below to edit it there. Then I copy and paste. Since I already know that I want it on the right-hand side, facing my laptop right now is on my right-hand side. It might be on your left-hand side, you watching. So I already know that's where I want my text to be, right? So I'll just move it to the next page and edit. So Zoom says we are running out of time. So I'll just come in. I want us to finish this and reduce this size as well. Then move this down. Okay. Then I move my picture back. So there we have it. Then I can, okay, I like that bulb. I can move it here. Then I reduce the bulb, but the bulb has yellow background. No, I don't want yellow background. So instead of that, I'll rather look for elements and look for bulb if I really want bulb. And I can search for light bulb. See, there are even different options, light bulb icon. You see many options. It's up to you to pick the one that you want. Let me delete this other page since we are done with it. But our design already looks great. How to do a simple thumbnail design on Canva for free. Oh, I forgot to add that subscribe stuff that we had designed. So I can choose to copy this. And then I just come here and I paste it. Then I drag it to where I drag it to there. And there's no cast in stone. There's no law that says this is the exact place. I'd rather use this. Yeah. Subscribe, don't just come. Yeah. Then I can put this is my extra page that I have. So we have a design. The next thing we want to do is if you are done, okay, I don't even like this arrow that is here, and delete it. How to do a simple thumbnail design on Canva for free. Check for spelling errors. If there are no spelling errors, what you need to do is okay, do share, then do download. Like I said, you can edit a video, so we don't want MP4. I'll come down. I like exporting my files in PNG. You can export in JPEG, you can export in PNG, but because see it says best for complex images, and so because my design has a lot of items on it, I just preferably go for PNG and then I download. So because I renamed my design to what I want it to be, anytime I export, look at it says how to do a simple, it automatically downloads the name that I renamed that design to be. So any name you give your design on top of this place, that's the same name it will download with. But if you have different pages, like now, I can rename this item now as thumbnail designs, right? And I keep adding pages with new designs. That means anytime I download a new design, I'll have to rename it to the title of that video. Okay, so let me take our questions in the next 5 minutes, and then if we're unable to cover all, we'll continue on the WhatsApp group. So questions?
Okay, thank you so far.
Welcome.
So I wanted to ask, so for every video you have to do a thumbnail, right?
Yes.
Wow, okay.
Yes. So sometimes if I'm
Yeah, let's go.
overwhelmed, I would have uploaded the video and then I come back to do the thumbnail and upload. But for content that I planned for, I would have designed the thumbnail while I'm shooting and editing the video.
Okay. So that means all my videos that I've uploaded, is possible for me to do a thumbnail and add to it.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
It also helps you increase the views for those videos.
Okay.
Even YouTube, we advise that once you've had long videos over a year, 2 years, it's advisable you go and do the best practices, upload a new thumbnail, use the description box, add video tags, add hashtags. YouTube advises that. So you can always do the edits.
Okay. All right. I didn't even know. Usually when I go on Canva, I'm just checking for YouTube cover page. I don't check for thumbnail. So I think that was why it was usually very difficult. But now I know. Thank you.
You're welcome. So search for thumbnail, because the thumbnail will give you the exact thumbnail size. Once you do cover page, they may give you any size. You know, there is the landscape and there is the portrait.
Yeah.
Portrait for shorts now. So they can give you any design size. But once you do thumbnail, it gives you the exact thumbnail size.
Yes. Okay.
So let me even open our design so that we see how our design looks like.
Okay.
I'm sharing only a portion of my screen, so I'm not sure you guys can see the design. Can you see the design?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay, so let me stop this share and then pick the portion. It's because I'm not sharing my whole screen. Okay. So let me share again so that we'll be able to see the thumbnail design. Yes, so here we have it. Can you see it now?
Yes.
So that's it.
Looks nice.
So this is the thumbnail design that I'll be using on this video. So we designed
Okay.
it tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. So because we didn't export as a video, all those Canva stuff dancing around and the frame
Yes,
dancing
that we're
around.
moving have stopped. Yeah.
So we have it.
Okay. Really nice.
So I'll record how it looks like on my phone and also send to the group so that you'll be able to navigate
Yes.
it. All right.
Okay. Thank you. And about the music that you said, if uploading is best to use trending songs on YouTube.
Yeah.
I was wondering how to do that because I checked, but I couldn't find where to see music on
Okay,
YouTube.
where's my iPhone? Okay, in the next 1 minute, let me do this. I have a bad habit because there's always light. I don't use to charge my phone. Okay, so for example, now I want to upload. Let me go back to YouTube. Can you see my phone? You can see my phone, right?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay. I hope it's not blurry. So let's say shorts.
Yeah, but it's not very clear.
It's not very clear. Let me
Yeah,
just
I can
record.
see where
Okay. Can you see add sound? The moment I click on shorts, can you see on top of it? It says add sound.
I can't see.
Okay, I'll record my screen and
I
I'll
can
send
see
to
you in the phone. I'm not seeing.
Okay.
All right then.
I'll record my screen and send to the group so that you see it clearly.
All right.
All right. Do have a
All right.
nice
Thank you.
night. All right. You get it shortly.
You too.
Roddy, are you with us?
All right then. Thank
All right,
I
you're
am.
welcome. All right. Good night. I'll talk on the group now. We have less than 1 minute
you. Good
on
night.
Zoom. Good
Okay.
night.
Thank you very much.
All right
Thank
then.
you.
Thank you.
Welcome.